So a little bit of a personal share is that I come from a background of international development, sustainable development, social impact, and I also self-identify as a feeler, an empath, one of those sensitive types, you know what I mean? So support for the very normal feelings that come with being alive and attuned to the great transition, as well as the array of intractable problems that we're facing as a world, holding that simultaneously with the immense opportunity we have at our fingertips has been a personal need of mine. And then a need that I've also seen in the circles and the professional spaces and the community spaces that I run in. So it was about 5 years ago that I really just answered this spiritual knocking that was at my door, both fed by this need I was seeing within myself and others, and also by this thing I could feel more than I even had words for, right? That by creating space and supporting and really bringing in the intelligence of the heart and the body and the spirit uh, around these times of change, around these intractable problems, especially in a world where typically the most opportunities we have to engage with these things are heady and intellectual and strategic, which is dope. You know what I mean? Like we need that. But also, what happens when we also invite in those other dimensions of intelligence, those other dimensions of our personal lived experiences, both for ourselves, on a personal level, influencing how we show up. Does it help us show up more wholeheartedly, reduce burnout, et cetera, et cetera? And then also at this deeper curiosity level of how our own personal lived experience also serves as a reflection and extension and is a conduit, right? Is it like we are conduits and therefore an expression of the larger collective field that we're all part of, right? And we're all constantly co-creating, even if, it looks different for each one of us. So those are kind of the framing, the kind of conceptual invitations behind this particular practice of collective healing. And collective healing is really it's an emergent field, it's an emergent concept. So it's very much grows from the ground up in terms of growing from practitioners as opposed to some kind of established idea, centralized idea. Um, and so this particular practice that we'll do today is really an opportunity to create space for our own personal lived experiences around this time of great transition, dropping down into our bodies, into our hearts, connecting with our spirits. And yeah, both to support ourselves as well as to presence and maybe even process a little bit of something within the collective field.